Alright, I'm back. So let me do a quick... Nice meme. Can I use that on the Reddit post? Anyway, so... Oh, lag. So... Supposedly we're Zoroastrian. At least that's what the game seems to tell me. We have some OE. Only a bit. Yeah, interfaith dialogue is so broken. It suddenly makes any religion viable. Anyway. So. This is our EOC status. We went up to here, and yeah, we didn't take this one. I think I could have cored everything and made it pre-1700, I think. Actually, don't know. It depends on my admin income. And so I'll start the time lapse. How does time lapse work again? Right, this button. So here's our little Ryukyu. And I believe we AFK'd for a while. Probably better to speed through. So we disabled El Dorado, went over to Mexico, became Mayan. We became Zoroastrian. You know, all the Zoroastrian nations here. And then we also no-CB'd this nation and force vassalized him and set like everything as vital interest, so he fabricates claims everywhere. And then once I flipped to Zoroastrian, I started doing my Zoroastrian reforms. And around this, actually, I think I also killed this guy and this guy before reforming, I think. I think I fought a war in Korea as well. Right now, I'm still unreformed Zoroastrian. But I do have the 20% CCR from... And when do we reform? I don't recall when I reformed. And it seems like now we're here. So we've definitely reformed off of Ming already. And we started conquering the Philippines while juggling the truces here. Okay. And Brunei is our vassal. And Pasai will eventually be my vassal here as well. Oh yeah, and then we also took Mandate. Shun popped out, so we dowed Shun. And got most of it. And then I waited for these two to declare their independence wars. Once they declared independence wars, I dowed them. So I essentially got like 2 truce breaks on Ming worth of provinces. And I think around this time I also start expanding in Japan. Oh, it seems like I already did, yeah. So Uesugi is my vassal. I believe Ouchi is also my vassal in Japan. I've been doing a reasonable mix of vassal integrations and coring. Right, so at this point, it's just Ashikaga in Japan. The rest are my subjects or my own thing. Aside from Ainu. I left Ainu alive so I can reset my truces. And that's Pasai, and we're around the point where we're about to snake to India. Right, and I found the India Wars very difficult. So we had very big Bengal. That's usual though. Bengal tends to be strong. But this guy is really strong. So he was very painful to deal with. I believe Mawa was allied to Orissa. So I declared on Orissa, did nasty things to Malwa. And the only good side of the India situation is that we got really good Bakhmanis with a lot of reconquest. So I diplo-vassalized him and then used him to reconquest like this half of India. I also used this guy and this guy, these two as vassals. And these three combined, Bakhmanis, I'm reluctant to pronounce his name, and Madurai combined basically like killed most of Vijayanagara with reconquests. And around this time, I think I ally Mamluks and buy a province, charter a trade company on this province, somewhere. And, oh, by the way, at this point, these are all my tribs. Trib. Unfortunately, Chagatai is not my trib. I would have made him a trib, but he had another trib, so he didn't want to be my trib. Right, and now I start conquering the Coptic nations here. At this point, I believe... Actually, no. I think I did reveal all the maps now. So... But coalitions were an issue because I just periodically released tributaries. Okay, so Timurids is also my vassal. He was kind of small, so we got some nice reconquest. By the way, reconquest is useful for AE, but in my run, AE wasn't the issue. Reconquest has a war cost modifier, so you can actually conquer more provinces using reconquest than other CBs pre-imperialism. Well, assuming you have the right provinces for it. The cost reduction only applies to the cores, so... Right, and Russia was huge. I think Russia overall was like 600%, so we started chunking him down very, very quickly. And just like slowly chipped away at him. And so we also did start the colonizers pretty early on. These guys are a pain to deal with, so it takes a long time. Then I think you should, for the most part, see just some intense truce walking. Now the sad part is Peace of Westphalia didn't happen. If Peace of Westphalia happened, conquering Europe via the HRE would have been much easier. But we only got to use the HRE for the Catholic nations. Yeah, color bug. Yeah, it seems like it's owned by me, but... So actually, I phalanxed Portugal pretty early, so I did own parts of the New World. But it was mostly about Spain. Spain was a big pain. And I believe around this time, I start consolidating my tribes. The way you do that is you make them disloyal for 7 years. And then you can break tributary without causing a truce. Okay. And I believe this is around where I started today. 1683 is when I started today. So the big nations were like Spain, France, Scotland, and Sweden. Those were the big nations. And we got all of them. Well, there we go. And we did it as the best religion in the game. Oh. I like the sound. Too bad it lags really badly. Can I do Defender? I assume not, yeah. So, thanks for watching. Does anyone have any questions? I'll wait like 20 seconds-ish before I close the stream. How do you find making courthouses fun? That's a good question. No, at some point you just get so into it. Like, it just feels good doing this. Feels like I'm doing something productive. No, but they really need to fix the courthouse thing. It's so tedious. Pre-1600 One Faith when? Never. I can't imagine how you do it. I need to see Esk try it before I see it, because right now I don't see any way you can do it. Wait, did they fix Macro Builder? No, Macro Builder still lags, I think. See? The only reason courthouses don't lag is because I literally built it everywhere. So there's not a huge list. But if it's like something that needs a lot of... Oh wait, really? Never mind. Wait. Oh, there you go. Town halls. That's laggy. I'm guessing town halls are laggy because it's an upgrade and it needs to calculate extra things. What do you think is the hardest start in the game? I feel like these nations here are hard. But they're tribal, right? So they can be a horde. So I guess any tribal is fairly easy in a sense, because you can be a horde. Who would be hard? I'm trying to look for nations, but of course, all I see is myself. I don't know. I feel like at some point you play the games so much that most minor starts have this like pattern where you just like rush Tech 4, Merc up, and then like beat people way above your weight. Way stronger than you. And then from there you're essentially now playing like a middle-sized nation and stuff like that. Yeah, the only way to play Ming is to do Australia. I think that's the only way to play Ming. Otherwise, it's just like you're playing a 0 CCR nation. Not good ideas. And you have no events or like flavor. Actually, I think you have events, just not good events. Anyway. Any other questions? Alright, I think that's all for Ryukyu then. Had some fun. Thank you. How do I get good at the game? I don't know. Yeah, I think Blazing has the right answer. You get good by getting good. Alright, well, good night, guys.